Oh, there we go. Council meetings are long and boring. Wouldn't it be great if they were short and unboring? This is why I have invented the 5-minute meeting. Theme music. Pow, pow, pow. It's going to be awesome. This is where the music comes in. You guys can hear it. Okay. All right, Ashland City Council meeting of December 21st. Some woman was announced as the SOU Housing Liaison to the Housing Commission, and the yearly financial audit results came in from some private firm that does audits of our finances. The results, the city's fine. As far as filling out audit reports anyway, that went all well. And then this one goes, she goes, oh boy, you guys are killing it. You get so much great work right there. And then this one goes, who else also loved that? Oh yeah, so much great work. And then this one says, she goes, hey, true, good work. However, I do not support the city's financial plan, which has nothing to do with these people or this report. But so she goes, I think we should approve that report. And it's 5-1. She didn't even like the report of the plan she didn't like. And then public forum, a woman said staff should be held in high regard. And thanks to them. And then the city manager's report, he said emergency shelter opened last week, and on Thursday it will open at the Bellevue Grange, and then the next week it'll be back at the Grove, and volunteers are the key to this, and a new city manager will be in town soon, because this is my last meeting as the interim city manager. And then the consent agenda. 2 things were approved. I don't know what those were. And then the extension of the state emergency rules, that was extended. And then this one goes, hey, I want to rewrite a climate letter I wrote before you guys submit it. So do you think she's going to make cuts or add a lot of words? Whatever. I don't have to read it. I think we all know. Approved. And then the financial planning schedule. This guy goes, hey, he's like, I don't, the budget had millions in one-time revenues. So COVID money, that kind of stuff. So what are we going to do next year? And the city finance lady says, well, we got to reduce services and increase revenues. Looks like we're going to have to, reduce. So we're going to have to reduce some services. That's the big thing. And then this one goes, she goes, hey, let's knock that off. This is a discussion about the schedule only. So are we cool with the schedule of all the next meetings that are going to happen in 8 months? Everyone's like, oh yeah, we're cool with that schedule. And then the SOU community survey, $32,000 for SOU to mail a 1-page survey to everybody in town. I think it's about city service preferences for the next year and the budget thing. And the city will need to spend another $5,000 to make a website to back up info and stuff like that. And there's going to be some committee appointed to approve final questions on that survey. And this one goes, I think it's better to have a listening session instead of that mail survey. And this one goes, she goes, this will be part of a multi-pronged general fund survey. So I'm on board with this. And this one goes, she goes, this will get to people that don't normally offer their opinions. And this one goes, this guy, he's the one, he says, I move we do this for sure. And this guy goes, of course, I'm against spending money. So then it passed 4-2. These were against it. The 4 were for it. And then the wildfire mitigation grant. The fire guy said we're applying for a fire fuels reduction grant, and the city has to kick in $75K to match it. So we just got to run that through you guys. They're like, we love that. We love fuels mitigation. And then Ashland Fiber Network. The city manager said this program. That's the internet for the city, Ashland Fiber Network. It's at a crossroads. So lots of people are here to talk about the ideas. And so the fiber network guy says, we need an outside person to look at our system and let us know what we think our next step should be. And then our state representative, the one with the white hair and everything, she said, this needs partners for the future. An ongoing RFP, request for proposal, RFP, you got to say that a lot, will bring in ideas. And AFN, that's Ashland Fiber Network, has values, so it's worth keeping. And then the old counselor guy from before said, if we don't get a partner, we're going to need to shut it down. And then this guy goes, hey, how much is this going to cost, this outside survey? That's a good question. That's a good question. And then so the Fiber Network guy goes, that's going to be $40,000 to $50,000. And the survey would tell us what kind of public-private idea we'd put up in that RFP, request for proposal. And this one says, who's the one that says we love that? I love that. Let's do that study. They all love that idea. So there goes $50K. Then there's executive vehicle allowances. Some city executives who use their personal vehicles during the job get $400 a month. Instead of the city giving them a car, they use their own car. And public comment came in, and a lady who would touch her face a lot, she said, I'd eliminate the car allowance and have these people submit mileage forms. And the mayor said, I really wish this weren't on as an item on the agenda. And then we'll let the city manager handle that one. And then this one goes, he goes, hey, this seems like a decision for the new city manager, so I'm we pull it off. And that did pass 4-2. They pulled it off the agenda. So these two were like, never take something off the agenda. They were against it. And then the Human Resources Department discussion. Boy, this one says, she goes, come on, I didn't want this one on the agenda either. And then the manager goes, lots of talk about outsourcing the HR department, Human Resources, HR. Man, I'm throwing a lot of short words at you. So I thought I needed more public discussion. She goes, I disagree. And then this one goes, she says, I move we pull this too and let the new city manager figure this out. Like that last thing he did. And this guy goes, I don't think HR has been especially picked on. Or pointed out. I think we should be able to consider cost-saving cuts in all departments without being accused of being disrespectful to staff. And then this one said, she goes, HR is important. And this one goes, HR is a city our size, they all have HR. And so pulling it off the agenda item failed 4-2. Who wanted to pull it, and then this one goes, she goes, shoot, I guess we're gonna have to talk about this. All right, let's go ahead. And so the city manager goes, so we have lots of HR needs throughout the departments in the city. Plus, if you wanted to outsource HR, I have no idea what company does that kind of stuff. So I don't know, if you say do that, then I don't know what we're gonna do. And so this guy goes, I move we retain the HR department, they are valuable. And then this one says, she goes, city staff, they're all the most important in the world. And then and this one says they're important for social equity and stuff like that. They're all approved, so they're still all on board with human resources. And then Parks and Rec, they're asking to approve a 144,000 irrigation system in Lithia Park in North Mountain. And this guy goes, hey, can't Parks and Rec just spend whatever money they want on anything they want to, right? So this just, what are we're just approving a contractor, right? And I think so. And so I think the council has to approve their contractor because I think only one contractor applied for a job that was was publicized for a month. I don't know. I was all approved. And then the city housing lady said the Peace House and Rogue Retreat are proposing to provide food for the new shelter, the one on East Main, there's a church and those 10 pallet houses right there, and they're asking for $47,000 for meals. Starting now, that's the deal. There's money in the fund. Normally it takes 3 months to get at it. So they're just saying, can we get the money now? And we feed people, while it's cold and they're hungry and everything. And everyone loves that project. They love the Peace House and the Rogue Retreat and the whole thing. So of course everyone says yes to that. That was a win. And then the public resolution to adopt a dam safety program. And the public works guy said this is required by FERC, Federal Energy Regulating Committee. And then, there's a special moment in this. These two were joking with each other about saying, I'm not a dam engineer and you're not a dam safety person. Dam, and dam. So they were joking around and having the greatest time. They are now best friends. I don't know. How about that? And then there was a second reading of the new city annexation language, and that was all approved. And then everybody said that the interim city manager is the best. He, of course, had a spoken word poem. He loves doing that stuff. And then everyone else said he's the best. And then he said, it was fun, but a pain in the butt, and I'm glad to be retiring. And he literally put on his jacket during the meeting to leave town. It looked like, but maybe not. I don't know. But so he said, in theory, he said, sayonara, suckers. And he said, good guys, a nice end of the meeting. And that was the end of the meeting. You're welcome.